live. Okay.
You can see everything perfectly.
I know.
There are no shadows or anything.
And I'm wearing black, and yeah, it works. All right, so we're gonna shift weight, right and left. And I even know right and left, it's a good start to the class. Right and left. And I'm literally picking up my feet right now. I want to be able to feel the weight change. Now, leave your toes on the floor, just your heels come up. Heels come up. Heels come up. Now, stay flat-footed. Shift the hips, shift the hips, shift. Shift over the right foot and pull. Slide your left toes in. Everything's up. Pull your head weight back over your spine. Float your arms up. Okay, arms should be slightly in front of you, not back here. Now we're going to take those toes up and more forward. Pick up your knee. Foot is crampy. Float the arms to the side. Float the hands over. Everything goes to the floor. To your toes. Take them forward. Inhale up. As you exhale, bring the knee up. Float the hands down. And leg comes down. On your right foot, left toes. Inhale, knee comes up with the arms this time. Stand tall. Arms forward, flip, drop to the toes. Inhale up with the knee. And bring it down. Nice, just a little balance work to get us started. So we're going to go onto the floor, straight down to line. We have stuff to do. Right back at you. Putting it underneath my calf. I'm just going to roll over the ball a little bit. And you can find things just by rubbing over the ball. And I'm just relaxing my leg. And you might have to move it different spots, right? Yes, I know. It's like, what was that like? So I would rather use a squishier ball than a tennis ball. And the foam rollers are nice, but sometimes they're too good. And when you're using your own body weight to do this, it hurts, right? And you can roll all kinds of directions. So I want to slide it under the other one now. I actually feel it more on the outside than the inside. Like the inside, you get more of the actual calf muscle, the gastroc, but on the outside, you get a little more on the lateral side of the gastroc. I don't know if it just gets more work. I don't know, but yeah.
That's where that nerve comes down the side of your leg.
It splits. So
The second one.
sciatic.
Yeah, the sciatic nerve comes down the outside of your
So I don't know if you can see the seam here. Yeah. Right? So that calf, if you go to a massage therapist, they love running their thumb there.
Oh, yeah.
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 And that's, yeah. All right. So we're going to take the ball, put it underneath your hamstring. Sit up nice and tall. That's all I need. Relax your shoulders back and down. Make sure your pelvis is not rolled back or sitting up tall, tall, tall. the same thing. And I'm just sitting up tall, and the pressure of my leg supplies the power, the pressure, I should say. And release, switch legs. And you don't realize you have a sore spot until it accidentally lands on it, and then you're like, yeah. And you can always tell because people jump. Like, oh. And we're going to move it down just a few inches. All right, so we're going to move on down. So put the ball where it will roll, Dan. We're going to slide on down. We're going to use it in just a second. So grab that ball, bridge up, put it under one of your glutes. On the high side of it, on one side, just one side.
Like, it might be on top of both. Wow.
And I'm gonna, so the ball's under my left side. I'm gonna roll my knees to the left. Oh, yeah, come back. Roll to the left. And come back. And to the left. And come back. And to the side. And come back. Lift it up. I'm going to change sides. And again, try to find that spot. So I have the ball under my right glute, and I have my left hand under my left side. So I keep it spread up to the floor. Excuse me. And we're going to roll the knees. Oh, not too far either, really. And we're going to roll the knees to the side. Can you feel stuff?
Yeah.
And roll them to the side. And one more, roll it to the side. And come back. Lift up, move the ball for a minute, straighten the legs. Let things go. It's okay, it's okay. It's a little different class. We're using more pressure points tonight than normal. If you go back on the floor, right, left, we're going to bridge up. We're going to slide the ball under your lower back this time. And again, if you'd like to use the blanket to help block your other side so it doesn't collapse, feel free. And you get to supply how much pressure and location you want. So I'm allowing my hips to roll. And come up, staying on that same side, go up just a few inches, right around the ribcage area, and bring it right back down. So you might have a little bit of abdominal stretch with this now. And it's not like we've not done this kind of stuff, but we usually use the blankets, and we keep everything squared up. And pick up the hips, we're going to change sides. Underneath your lower back first. So I want to make sure I'm above my pelvic crest. Oh my goodness, what's that? Bridge up and move it up, just close to your rib cage. And then come on down. So my back just popped. So we're trying to loosen things up without too much stretch quite yet. We'll get there. And we're going to remove the ball. So, this is going to be the hard part. I'm putting it underneath my shoulder. And I'm not actually putting my body weight over it. I'm actually just taking my arm off to the side, palm up. So I can feel all kinds of good stuff stretching in my shoulder. A little bit to my bicep. And the more you can relax, the more stretch you get. I'm going to take it out, put it on the other side. And again, it goes right underneath your shoulder blade. And then your arm goes across, and palm is up, and then you just relax your shoulder. Allowing things to open up, especially if you've been sitting at a computer. And we're going to bring it out. So I want the ball to go under your neck, at the base of your head. So it is literally on my spine. And I'm allowing my head to tilt back a little bit so my chin's really pulling towards the ceiling. And then relax. And you might have to hold your arms to the side so you don't fall off the ball. I know that sounds weird. But I want you to rock side to side. Nice and slow, it's not fast. And you can feel the change in pressure on either side of your spine. Now come back to neutral. So right now, like I talked about, your chin should feel like it's really up in the air. We're going to tuck your chin and release. Tuck your chin and release. Tuck and release. So I'm using my hands on the crown of my head to help tuck and release so I can get a little more range of motion. And then your chin up. I want you to slightly look to the right. So turn your head slightly, like 1 inch to the right. Do the same thing. Tuck your chin and roll back down. So you can feel the ball on the right side of your vertebrae. Come back to neutral. Chin's high. Go slightly left now. And again, tuck the chin. And go slow because you might get dizzy. We have a lot of blondes in here already. We don't need any extra dizziness, right? Bring your head back to neutral. Slide the ball out. Put your head back on the floor. Does it feel like you have really good posture right now? That's because you do. Things are loosened up enough that you can actually settle your head down into the floor. And your chin's where it's supposed to be instead of up. You get really tight necks just from everyday life. We're going to bridge up again. We're going to put the ball towards our waistline, basically, on our spine. Now I have my hands down to the side, so I'm allowing my hips to fall over the ball. And I can feel my belly stretch. Now I'm in control of how much I have. So right now the ball is small enough, I can roll all the way down, keep my knees bent, feet on the floor, to be able to rock a little bit side to side. And we're going to bridge back up, slide the ball up just a few inches, come right back down, and you can feel the ball squish, yes? That's the lovely part. And again, relax your hips down, keep your knees bent, feet on the floor. Allow your abdominals to stretch, and we're going to rock side to side again. zero. I want to slide it way high as you can reach. As the ball escapes me. So you might have to roll on your side or even scooch down, scooching down. It's just easier. So it's almost between my shoulder blades and I can feel my chest really stretch open. And I like keeping my knees bent because it gives me a little more support. Can you feel your like abdominals and part of your sternum, little sternum stretch open? Now take your arms to the side, palms are up. Relax your shoulder blades. And we're going to bridge up and move the ball. Extend the legs out. So everything should feel pretty much in alignment, like it's very comfortable, which I kind of like. All right, so we're going to roll to the side. Just roll to the front. So I'm going to use my blanket so I don't have to think about holding my head up. Because you know, it's easy. I'm going to put the ball under my thigh. Now it's not under my hip, it's under my thigh. My top leg is straight. And you get to decide how much pressure you have on the IT band. Oh. Now you understand why I said you decide. But it's an easy way to make the IT band release. And we're not moving. We're just hanging out. We're going to move it down a little closer to the knee. I'm going to stack now because I can apply a little more pressure. Maybe. No, maybe not. And again, you decide how much. So when our IT band is super tight, it pulls on our hips, and then our hips pull on our back, and then we drive the bus because everything hurts. I know. But it's a very true statement. Everything hurts, right? Yeah. All right. You can just flip over if you like. You know what we're doing. We'll lift you. I can still see in the mirror. All right. So remember, it goes not quite mid-thigh. It's a little higher than mid-thigh, and it doesn't take a lot of pressure. Oh my goodness, no. I don't know whether people are feeling this, because wow. Yep. Like I said, it's just an easy way just to hang out, and it's not horrible, but you know that stuff's happening right now. I'm going to move that ball closer to your knee. Stack the legs, and now you can roll over the ball a little easier. So one nice thing is you can rock your legs front and back if you like. To find a better spot to work on, totally up to you. Or you can stay right where you're at. And that bitey feel of that pressure point should be eased up by now, yes? Perfect. All right, so come on up. Back under your cat. All right. So I want your foot off the floor this time. Flex. And point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Come to a flex foot, toe out. body stuff? Or is it pretty much gone?
There's a little bit, not a lot.
Not like it was.
Yeah.
Switch legs. That's what I like about this.
Yeah.
So I'm that crease I was talking about, where you can split the gastroc. That's where I have the ball. And I sit up tall, and I point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point, flex, right? Now in and out. Just do windshield wiper concept. And you really shouldn't feel too much of anything now.
So,
Nice, and come back center. Besides the IT band, what other place was kind of bitey for you?
that was the biggest for me.
The IT was, yeah, the IT was
Always,
always,
yeah.
All right, so sit where your legs are swept off to the left. So if you want your block, which I think I'm going to bring over just in case. Come back, come back.
Not as good with the left hand.
I know, it's like, oh, there's Spanish. I know, what'd you do in yoga class?
Play ball on the floor.
We shot balls today. So I want you to pick up that bottom leg, that right leg, put that underneath. Now you understand why we have the blocks, because this is too much, right? Like this, my recliner. So if you need to move it up or move it down, oh, there it is. I moved it up. I'm kind of regretting that decision right now. Because we're all different. We all have different spots. By the way, I bought these at the dollar store for $1 a piece. They're worth the dollar.
Yeah.
Right? All right, when I back off of it, and I want to put it way high, up on my hip, almost to my glute. Princess in the Peak.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now you can kind of drop on it. And it feels so good.
As my voice goes up and
But it's, I'm going to say just south of my hip joint. Yeah. Like that, south of my hip joints.
It's amazing though.
So one of the things that happened, and come off of it, we'll switch sides. When we sit down, like this is the top of the femur and this is the ball socket, your pelvis, right? Sometimes the femur drops, right, when we sit, and then it pinches either some sort of tissue or tendon, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, why do we have pain in our butt when we sit? Especially when our car, the seat in our car breaks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have that support anymore. That's when that femur really, that head drops out of the socket a little bit, and it does not feel good. So the easy fix on that is get a washcloth, roll it up, and put it under your leg. I know, right? So we start getting into position, right? So I'm looking for the IT band is what I'm looking for. Not really concerned about hamstring or quad. It's that strip right next to, in between them. You can tell Janet you sat on the ball today.
Yeah.
I'm going to rock back, move the ball higher. This side's not bad at all. So this is a nice easy way to get your muscles to release. Especially if you're busy and you're doing something else, you can sit on the ball. All right, we're gonna put it up high. Just below that hip joint. You know where we kind of worked yesterday? Yeah. And again, I like rocking around it a little bit. I don't think we've done the class like this, have we? I don't think so.
I haven't done one like this since Jacqueline did yoga, but she did tennis balls.
Right. I think tennis balls are too harsh. Yeah. You can't relax. I want you to be able to relax.
I like a tennis ball on my foot.
Right, we're getting ready to go there.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I do want to stand up. If you have trouble with balance, we have walls.
Yeah.
So if you notice, I'm leaving the feet till the very last. I would like having everything else kind of loosey-goosey before we get there. What I like about the ball is I can literally stand on the ball and I don't feel like I'm gonna fall down.
Yeah.
Right? And then I go toe, heel, toe, heel. So I have a lot of pressure. I don't let it up at all. So basically, I have more pressure on the ball than I do my right foot. The ball's under my left. And you can feel stuff. All right, so no toes, no heels. Stay over the top. Have to be careful with this one. I want to rock to the outside, to the inside. Outside, inside. Because I don't want you to roll your ankle, obviously. But you can feel the difference between forward, back, from side to side. Then we're going to go whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise. And then change direction. I'm like, what? Hold on, let me breathe.
Yeah.
And make sure you breathe. And release. And when you put your foot down on the floor, it's going to feel kind of weird for a minute. Because it was used to having that underneath. The other side. So again, I want to squish the ball. And I'm trying to stay upright, shoulders in good posture. Ready? Toes, heels, toes. So when your toes come up, you can feel your calf stretch, but it's not a horrible stretch. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. One more heel toe. Now let's go side to side. Side, and again, be careful, don't let your foot just fall off. So I'm keeping split weight as much as possible, so I feel balanced. And again, roll the ankle around. And change direction. So this is really good if you have struggle with range of motion in your ankles or they can become fatigued, right? All right, so we're going back on the floor. I needed to save those for last because everything else should feel kind of loosey-goosey right now. Hoping they feel loosey.
Yeah.
I need a drink, grab a drink before you get out. That was good, that was it.
That worked out well.
Yes, it did. All right, so we're going hands and knees. So if you would like to put knees on a blanket, feel free. I guess I got to do this. The ball is on my toes. And I'm just going to sit back. Did you notice I went, oh, yeah. So I'm relaxing my foot and relaxing my ankle. Can you feel the stretch? So there's a big difference between the foot on the floor and the foot on the ball. Because you're going to feel more in the front of your ankle. Hence the reason why I had to work everything else, then the foot, and now the ankle, the rest of the way. And I'm going to change, so I rock forward. Put the ball under the other, top of my foot. And, oh, this one doesn't want to go. You always have that side that says, maybe not. That could be this one. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm getting cramp.
And come up, off the ball, toes will curl under. Now sit back. Find the stretch in the bottom of your feet and your toes. Is that what you cramp?
Yeah, it doesn't cramp when I go this way. It's
I
my
don't know,
back.
right? And here we go again. Right foot or whatever foot. So I want to put more on my toes than my top of my foot. And then I get a little more stretch. You're going to kick your hips back. Can you feel higher up in your leg because your toes are more pointed? And kick it forward. Switch. And again, it's more out of your toes than the top of your foot. And sit back. And come forward. Curl your toes under. And uncurl your toes, you go flat on the floor. Do you have much of a stretch in your legs and feet now, and ankles, as you would? Things should feel easier right now. I'm pretty impressed, man.
Cramp. Yeah, I can go back.
I hate this start over.
So getting where we can stretch all of this, we just don't stretch. I mean,
No, you shouldn't.
so like when we talk about pointing toes, well, people go, okay, they are, but it's my feet that are pointed, not my toes.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. So we never get this aspect. So when we fall down, and we all fall down sooner or later, when we break our ankles because we have no flexibility. We have great, toe pull, but we don't have point. So anyway, we're done with the balls. So if they fly away, it's okay. They all know where they live.
That's right.
Well,
That one's fine. It wants to go.
It wants to come back.
That's the place.
Here it goes.
all right. So sit nice and tall. Do you have as much pull in the back of your legs right now? And we haven't. Seriously, we have not stretched.
Oh, I know, it's almost pressure.
It's all the pressure points releasing the muscle. So get a kid's ball, start using it through the week, and when we come to class, then we can go here and not think about it, right? So nice and tall, walk forward with those blocks. Round your spine, drop your chin, press through. I think that was the first yoga class I've never stretched in. Right hand to your left block, hold. Right hand to right block. Now take your left hand over to the right block, hold. Back to the center. Take a breath. As you exhale, push the blocks away. Nice. And walk up nice and easy. We're gonna bend your knees, roll on down. If you like the blanket,
It's too hot.
oh, I know, right? You put it on your head,
Sounds good.
lengthen out your legs, all good fun stuff. I know that, and again, we really haven't done anything, but boy, this feels good.
It does feel good.
like I said, if you want the blanket under your head, whatever you need. Get comfortable. Take a big, deep breath in and exhale. All right, relax your feet, your legs. Release your lower back. Release your upper back and shoulders across your chest. Relax your arms. Feel the stillness in your hands and fingers. Allow your head to feel heavy. Relax your face. Release the tension between your eyes and your forehead. Release your scalp. Deep breath in. Exhale. Stop the mindless chatter in your head. Listen to the music. Feel how light it is. Allow your thoughts to be light. Allow your body to feel heavy. Take a big breath in. Exhale, feel your body fall. Enjoy the quiet, the peace, and the calmness. Deep breath in. As you exhale, roll to the front of the room into fetal position. Cradling your head with that lower arm, bringing your knees toward your chest. It's not quite time to wake up yet. breath in. Exhale, come over to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Sit nice and tall. Arms are across your knees, palms are towards the ceiling, and open. Deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Refocus. Namaste. Namaste. Peace. How's that?
Yeah. I'm telling you what, those stretches last night were amazing.
What's that?
Those stretches last night that we did.
Oh, I was like, what did we do last night?
That's
Cheers.
What? That? Yes, that was good. That helped me a lot.
Awesome.
Butts and Gets will do that for you.
Yeah.
Good.
I like chair stuff personally.
I do too.
Yeah, it was to hold on to it for stability.
Yeah.